Hey guys, trading review for January 2022 daily recap, I should say. A couple different things that we did today. So basically, the day started out, market was bouncing. We were playing the long side. We, held last day's low, which was great. Gapped up a little bit, held our pivot point, which was 454. So what we were looking at right away was things to the long side. One of the names that we took was Tesla equity. We played it for about 31 points to the upside. We grabbed Tesla at 10-10 area, got some nice continuation on that higher. Then we took some UPST long. We played that on the equity side for a couple points. We ended up rolling into 115 calls, which worked out nicely, over 100% and change on those. We did some coin long, which worked out nicely this morning. We did some Afrin long, which worked out nicely as well in the morning. We weren't in it. We got stopped out before all that news came out, actually, so kind of got lucky with that. We did end up playing the downside on the puts, though. On Afrin, we grabbed 50 puts when it started to sell off with Peloton, and we ended up making a nice chunk of change on that as well. So that was a good one. And then what else did we do? We tried mRNA scalp on the short side this morning, which did not work. It actually held that little trend, and it was a failed trade, so we got stopped out of that. It was actually long side. We tried it long, got stopped out when it pulled back on the downside into the 172 level. So that wasn't, a great little move. DKNG, we scalped that to the upside in the morning. Decent little play there. What else did we do? We did some GME long. We scalped that for a couple points. Nothing major in the morning. And then obviously you can see that it unwound at the end of the day. We did some shop long for 9 points on the equity side. But there's a lot of equity trades today, actually, especially in the morning. Shop was a good one. We did Square on the option side, which worked out nicely. 140 calls, got a nice little pop on that. We did Citibank. The 65 calls, which got in the money, was a nice little trade there. GMIA, same thing, 950 calls. That worked out nicely. Starbucks, we did the 100 calls. We ended up getting a nice little pop on them, and then we sold into that movement, most of it, and then we got a pop again, double top, ended up exiting the rest of that position. So another decent little trade there. BA was another trade that we took long, equity, and that was a decent one as well. There's a lot of trades that worked out really well today, so that was great. IWM was another one this morning on the long side. We grabbed the 210s, and we got the 209 basically. Ended up making 100% change on that. What are some of the things that didn't work? Oh, Visa was another good options trade as well. 217.50 calls, which we ended up getting in the money for. Well, we almost got 220 on it, but I think it was about 220% is what we got on that trade there. A couple of things that didn't work. Just looking right now. Oh, we also played Peloton to the downside, shorted it, and then we played a bounce on the options to the upside, and then we shorted or grabbed puts, and those worked at the end of the day nicely. I actually tweeted the bear flag there. Morgan Stanley 102 calls. We played those to the upside today for a long, and we got 101.96, so we got 100% change on that. Other than that, on the option side, I mean, almost everything worked. I'm trying to find something that didn't. I know there's got to be. SPR didn't work. That was one. We rolled some Tesla 1100 calls. That ended up not working, but then we flipped it short pretty quick on the equity side. So we ended up recapping that. SDC 2.5 lottos at 0.4 cents. Those didn't work. They were kind of a gamble anyways. So the things that didn't work wasn't like a big deal. They're really cheap, and it was a roll on Tesla. So, and I mean, not that bad. Oh, and one of the other ones that didn't work was BABA. We took the 140 calls out the gate. Premium didn't really come into those, and then they sold off. So not a great trade there. But all in all, really good day. We had some nice volatility to the upside, great volatility to the downside. One of the things that we did this morning right out the gate too is I knew that, not new, but I recognized the pattern that almost every single day this week, the market would pop in the morning and then sell off. And it happened literally every day so far. Today we got a massive sell-off. So on the pop, I said, guys, let's grab some hedges. So we grabbed the 453 puts for tomorrow on the SPY, and we also grabbed 165 puts on Roku, which ended up paying really nicely at the end of the day. So it's worth noting that little pattern. We may see that pattern again tomorrow. Not sure. But, certainly if you look at the SPY on the daily, you can see that we are probably going to open up extended. Yeah, we will. We will open up extended. We'll see if we bounce, get a little bit of a gap fill. This 443 is a pretty large support level. You got to start looking at bigger time frames, guys, on the daily or on the bigger picture as well. Look at the weekly, look at the monthly, see where we're at, see where these your EMA support levels are, or SMAs, whatever you're using, because we will probably be coming into those bigger levels pretty quick. 443.61 monthly support, pretty large on the SPY, worth noting. And then I talked about that 443 level as well, which is a range support on the daily. Anyways, that's it, guys. Thanks for watching. It is Lotto Friday tomorrow. I expect it to have a lot of volatility. There should be some really good opportunities there. So I'm excited to see what holds. Anyways, thanks for watching, guys. As always, we do these every single day. If you have any questions, you can go to SpartanTrading.com. Thanks for watching.